Okay, so by now we should all know about a certain superstore that lost $10 billion after rolling out a certain rainbow-oriented community symbol on young children's clothing. Enter Victoria Hammett.
Don't get me wrong, rainbow capitalism always has been, always will be a joke. Massive corporations have never cared about queer people, they only care about profit. But that makes what they sell very indicative of public consensus. So it should sound the alarms when this corporation that used to sell symbols with the LGBTQ plus community is now taking those symbols off the shelf.
Should it sound the alarms, or should it, by your own description, be indicative of public consensus? Perhaps the conclusion you should be drawing here is the majority of these consumers did not support these symbols on young children, so boycotting took place and the corporation responded accordingly to mitigate profit loss. I mean, you said it yourself.
Don't get me wrong, rainbow capitalism always has been, always will be a joke.
Did I just hear a Freudian slip? So you admit it's a joke, but you won't acknowledge that fact. Let's dive deeper.
3 years ago, I told Republicans that they were frogs sitting in water, and now the water is boiling. Let me explain. There's an analogy when we talk about fascist ideology and
I like how you think this idea only applies to fascism, as if the Democrats aren't currently in a pot of their own.
They're not going to stop until gay marriage is outlawed.
Do you support gay marriage?
No, Barack Obama nor I.
Marriage is between a man and a woman, and states must respect that.
Low-hanging fruit. I know. Irresistible nonetheless. Also, to anybody who cares, I am pro-marriage equality.
If Republicans aren't okay with just a rainbow flag that symbolizes the community being at Target, what makes you think they're going to be okay with a gay family living across the street?
That's a pretty significant jump you just did to get to that conclusion.
They are not going to stop until you cannot exist as a trans person in the US.
So let me get this straight. People boycott a store due to their belief that young children should be left out of this conversation. The store then responds in kind, removing said controversial products. And you jump straight to, Republicans want to eradicate trans people. You went from A to Z without presenting a single iota of evidence for B through Y. In the end, Republicans and Democrats are the same. Two teams playing the same dirty game by the same twisted rules. That's why I refuse to align with either. Mark my words, political and ideological tribalism will be the end of America, and people like you are paving the way. Have a great day.